I'm saying people will either direct from Lewes, yeah? See, I've been told off for my pronunciation. And we're in the Royal Oak pub and listen, we're celebrating. Rodrigo Muniz, last minute equaliser. What could be his last touch for Fulham? I think with his reaction to the goal, if you ask me, I think it could be. But listen, what a way to go if he is leaving. I think no matter what happens now, add to this his Chelsea heroics and his many heroics before this, and Rodrigo is a certified Fulham cult hero. But I'll move on to the game. I thought in the first half, Josh King ran the show in midfield. I thought Calvin Bassey was solid throughout. Josh sort of did flounder towards the end of the second half, but he's an 18-year-old lad, and I think his 75th minute, half 10, where he drove forward and really got Harry Wilson a great chance to capitalise, where he didn't really show what he did in pre-season. That sort of exemplifies what Josh King is all about. Aside from that, I thought Fulham were really defensively solid throughout the whole game. Fulham didn't concede for open play, obviously. I thought Joachim Anderson looked right back at his best. Tete as well. Calvin Bassey, as I said, was superb at left back. Ben done amazing, fantastic stops, and Jorge Cuenca was solid as always. I'd have slight critiques in the midfield. I think that Fulham towards the end of the second half was slightly overrun. I think while Fulham did have quite a lot of the ball in decent areas, as soon as Brighton looked to counter, they could slice through Fulham like butter. That is something that Fulham do need to combat, and I think the addition of a number 6 is something that I've been screaming out for a long time. Today's misgivings probably proved to why Fulham do need a proper number 6. That's what the goal came from. The midfield not making a quick enough incision to go and stop Brighton at source. Brighton get a penalty, Brighton score. Listen, aside from that, I think there's a lot more to come from Emile Smith-Rowe, and I think his wayward passes are a little bit worrying. But don't forget that his directness and his shot for that goal caused that Rodrigo Muniz last-minute equaliser. Aside from that, please, Marco Silva, stop playing Adamas high. On the left wing, it does my head in. His main skill is getting to the byline and crossing it in. When you put him on the left, he tries to cut inside. He goes to the byline, cuts it back right, and he just stops the flow of the game, really. You've got to put him on the right side to see him succeed in a Fulham shirt. Listen, Rodrigo ends it on a high. I think with how he reacted to the goal, how he sort of felt like he was refraining from kissing the badge, from giving it a little bit more when he held up the badge, it felt like to me it was a goodbye. But what a goodbye it was. It was superb from Rodrigo. It's just great finish, characteristic of Rodrigo Muniz, and I think he is Fulham's best striker. I think Raul Jimenez has showed him recent weeks and recent years that he's an underrated Fulham striker, but I think Rodrigo's potential is unquestionable. Do you want to say anything? Anybody think Finn was going to come in, but he's too pissed and he can't say anything. So listen, there was news come out that Rodrigo Muniz has left on his own after the game, which is not a positive sign. I think when you combine that with how he left the away, he walked away from the fantasy and Rodrigo Muniz, we wanted to stay. He looked around once and walked off. To me, that's a sign that he's saying goodbye. Listen, it's been a great period with Rodrigo. It's sad to let him go at this stage where I think he's about to develop into a top striker. He's finally got that start to a new season, starts with a goal. He can carry it on season through. I don't think he's going to be at Fulham, unfortunately. I wish it was. Touch wood, touch of pints. But ladies and gentlemen, over and out from Brighton. Enjoy Saturday night. Come on, Fulham.